Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Yawn. Hello, ducklings. How are you all doing today? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream where I'm like suspiciously looking to the left. Oh god, like something about my capture has gone awry in the last couple of days, and I have not been able to fix it. Like, I've recalibrated this thing I don't know how many times. It is being very uppity. Very, very uppity. And I don't know what to do about that. We'll live. We'll live. It'll all be fine, I promise. Freb! Hello, Freb. How are you doing today? Hello, hello. And Magnus! Good afternoon, Magnus. Congrats on the first. Well done. Hello, Magnus. Golondir, you are the best duckling. Hello, Golondir. Good afternoon. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this Tuesday. It is here. I had a shit ton of work stuff to do. I have about 5 other appointments tomorrow, which I'm not looking forward to, but what can you do? Remember that I'm on vacation. Do remember that I'm still on vacation for a week. You have new on the education on the collection item. It should be. Hold up, like Shinxi finished it. I don't know where it is. Hold up. Okay, let me check real quick. I had this mentally marked as completed. Hold up. Let me just like scroll a little. That was there. That was that. Yeah, no, it's. Why is this not in the back? Hold up. This is just the wrong fucking background image. How long has that been there? Hold up. Wait a second. 1 second. Let me find my folder structure real quick. It should be here. It should be there. And then we are 2023. No, 2023 is a bit longer ago. There. So we do this, and then we take this background image, and we change this background image to this background image. There we go. That should be it. I knew I had this mentally marked as done. Like, check, problem solved, never mind. Forgot the step where I had to put this into stream. There you go. God, I'd forget my own fucking head if it wasn't, like, fixed to my body. Oh my god. Ken say good afternoon. How you doing? Hello, hello. Power died again just before midnight on Sunday. The lasagna I got for dinner smells really good. Lasagna? Enjoy. Enjoy. What do you hate me? I'm sorry. I just forget things. Like, somewhere within that step, I just marked this as like, yeah, done. And then, like, out of sight, out of mind. You know how it is? This is what happens when you, like, don't do the things that you're supposed to do immediately. Right? Like, upon getting this, like, boot up OB, like, I probably got this at like 3 a.m. or something. And then I just went, yeah, cool. And I never thought about, like, actually changing the image. But there it is. There it is. Problem solved. I'm confident I would forget my name within a week if I didn't hear it at least once a day. See? Which is funny because, like, when was the last time I heard my name? Hold up. When was the last time I heard my name? I'm pretty confident I can pretty confidently say that it was 2023. I think it was Family Christmas Dinner 2023. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was that. So, uh, question mark. What changed? Hold up. So, nope, that's a screen that, I don't know which screen I'm currently moving. I'm moving a screen. I'm going to use this duck to point. There is, over here, a little plaque with the lotus symbol. That's the Warframe collectible that Magnus streamed. Your name isn't Karen. I believe it or not, my IRL name is not Karen. No. I know. The illusion is gone. Suspension of disbelief has been shattered, and reality crumbles as the fourth wall does. I'm so sorry. It's all immersion breaking. I've never been an immersion focused VTuber. Never once in my life. And I don't think I'd ever want to be. You're real? I mean, yeah, there is a, I suppose. Happy good morning. Hello. Listen. No such thing. You searched the whole telephone book. Hatchney, good evening. Yeah, no, sorry. Sorry. It's Gostin. We just don't approve of being real and cool around here. Yeah, no, we don't do that. Imagine being made of flesh and blood. Absolutely disgusting. Who would want to do that? No, like in reality, there is a lot of shows, pretty popular, like amongst VTubers specifically, right? Where people put in a lot of time and effort to come up with this super intricate channel lore, and they really like to stick in character, like to build this narrative that people can like buy into, right? And that's super fucking cool. Like, more power to people that get to do this. Technically, I do get to do this. It's not like something's preventing me from it, but it's just not the kind of show that I want to run, right? Without this being a judgment on others, I'd feel silly. And that's more a limitation of myself than it is anything else, right? So it's never been like, this has never been, okay, this is what I do. Here is channel lore. Here is like suspension of disbelief at the door, please. It's just not a thing. I reckon it's a holdover from just not being a VTuber when I start out. One thing that I see a lot, and obviously this isn't exclusively true, I see like the whole like lore world building thing a lot more in people that like actually started content creation as a VTuber. There's obviously always going to be exceptions, but I think the large majority of people that converted from other content creation, like camera or like faceless or whatever, to VTubing, I think it's less common amongst those to have like intricate channel lore. Not unheard of, obviously, not unheard of. But it's a harder transition to make, right? Hey, kid, want to watch someone not be funny? That's the channel lore, yeah. God, that has been there for like, what, 6 years, actually? That's been there for 6-ish years. What more lore do we need beyond non-parasitic lawyer duck sitting on top of cute girl's head? Exactly, there you go, right? There you go. Nah, it's just not the show that I run. That's it. That's all there is to it. It's also like just a different clientele, right? And that's okay. On top of all of this, by the way, I don't think I'd have like the creativity to like come up with like this hyper involved lore thing. I don't think I'd have to. Oh, I'd have that in me. There's someone that I recently followed on socials because they're really cool, and they cool coincidentally, like a day later, started posting like their lore, and they crammed it all into like fucking Twitter posts, right? And I think it's like a 50, 60 post thread. Like, just post the Google Doc already, right? But it's a lot. It is a lot. And I don't think they ever finished. So, and it's mostly cliff notes, by the way. So, like, they're keeping it concise. Some people have that in them. Some people have that in them. I do not. What I do have in me, however, is a fairly weird schedule for this week. The astute amongst you might have realized that yesterday there was no stream, and the loud amongst you might have screamed. I hope you haven't. So, here's the schedule for this week. Hey, Rababa, how you doing? Despite Lo being cool and all, I think that Twitter might not be the right medium for that. It is and it isn't, right? Like, I don't think it's the right medium for it, but if you are trying to just like reach a shit ton of people, they did it as like a question and answer style thing. I find it hard to describe the structure. You know, it's engage, like they did it cleverly as engagement bait. So, you know, Misty, good morning. Hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. So this week, today obviously we're doing Dark Deity. Then Thursday and Friday, same thing. Variety, what is that? You might have realized that, like, towards the last, like, the second half of last year, I tried for more of a VTuber typical schedule, where we play a game on Monday and then we play a different game on Tuesday, and like we just do like one stream per game per week. I fucking hate that. Like, I can't get into that shit. I just can't. So, whatever. We're doing playthroughs. That's what I've always done. It's always what I like to do. So we're doing more Dark Deity 1 this week. Hopefully finishing the game relatively soon. Although we've been taking, well, I've been taking this really slow. Really, really slow, right? Fucking hate that. I don't like it either, Hatchney. I don't personally like to watch that either, because it feels really schizophrenic, right? And then, like, they only play this one game on Tuesdays, and then you watch the other streams, and then, like, no one remembers what the actual playthrough was when it finally rolls back around. I don't know. I don't like it. So we're doing Dark Deity 1. I'm aiming to finish the game before Dark Deity 2, of course. If Dark Deity 2 drops before we finish 1, then I'll drop 1 and we'll jump into 2. Outside of that, on Saturday, this Saturday, we have Firin over as a guest, and Firin is going to learn 40k. So, we're going to have a 40k teaching match coming up, in which he learns the rules. I don't actually know what I'm going to play yet. I'm really tempted to play orcs. I kind of want to play the new orc detachment. And orcs are like a decent army to go against when you're learning, right? There's not too much to remember except they're big and scary. Also, I haven't played orcs in basically all of 10th edition, right? And the new detachment looks hilarious. The exact details of Saturday I do not know yet, on account of we meet tomorrow to figure all of this out. Like, my off day is completely booked, by the way. Safir and I were meeting tomorrow to like set everything up and like talk details, basically, to see how we're gonna do this. We don't know, like, I don't know how many points yet. I reckon 1,000, 1,500 maybe. I don't think we're playing 2k points. Yeah, and then we'll see how it goes. It's probably going to be a simpler mission, an easier mission, because it's a learning game, right? The point of it is a learning game. So if you want like in-depth explanation to why things don't work, and like basically like a teaching game for 40k, join us on Saturday, where we will explain all the things. And as always with all of the teaching games, audience questions at any time. We'll answer them as best as we can. I'm really looking forward to this. I want to play some more 40k anyway. We've got the Nachmund stuff coming up soon that I want to build something around as well. So this is going to be a good start. I got my codex yesterday discussing with myself if I should red pen and mark all that's changed between print and arrival. I mean, all of the points for starters, right, Hedgeny? Which codex? Guard? Guard codex or... Because a bunch. Oh yeah, okay, it was Guard codex. Like, a bunch has changed. It's so ridiculous how they're doing codices these days. Like, your codex comes out, by the time it gets to you, half of it is outdated. It is ridiculous. And I will say this. Stop buying codices. Stop it. Just stop. Stop giving them money for rulebooks. It's just not fucking worth it. There's some insane cool art in there. There's some cool lore in there. Yep. But, like, codices here for 50, 60 euros. And by the time they come to you, half of them are fucking outdated. It is ridiculous. It is not worth it. And they are absolutely just a scam now. The times where you needed your codex to play those are long fucking over. They are long over. Because you won't need them for anything. They are not accurate to begin with. Right? They're not accurate to begin with. So, screw it. Stop giving them money for codices. However, nothing to be done about it. That is just 10th edition, I suppose. MJM, good afternoon. And Siren, good morning. Hello, Siren. Hope you're doing well. So that is the week as planned. And with that, what do we have coming up? Is more Dark 81. Let me boot this up real quick. Zoop. I'm also really tired again. It's just not stopping, by the way. Like, I am just tired constantly these last couple of days. And I have no bloody idea what's going on. Like, no matter how much I sleep, I am just exhausted. I am just exhausted. Hell knows why. Or how to make it stop. That's the other important part. How do make stop? Because it's not. Who fucking knows? So, let me set this up. Check blood iron. I mean, How do you do that conveniently at home? You know what? The longer I look at this, I don't think we're finishing this game in time. I just do not think we're finishing this game in time. We got all of the aspects now. What is that, like 30 chapters? So, that's... Who fucking knows? Who fucking knows? So... bonded units within 2 tiles increase damage. I don't even know what that means. Let's just bench this. One thing that we should start doing... is we should hand over... We should start handing over aspects, right? However, I can already tell you, there's basically exactly one aspect that I know how to hand, like, that I know that needs to be handed over. And, like, the only one that I'm sure of is this light. Like, that's the only one that I'm sure of. Everything else, I hope all of the other ones are stashed right now, so there's a Kasara's Blaze. There's a Zegrix Luminance. Oh, that's the one we gave to Garrick. Yeah, he can keep that, I suppose. Unless there's something better. I don't know. I don't think so. I think we'll keep that for now. Is there anything else? So the good news is that we won't have to set this up too often, right? There's Therions. Let's steal that as well, just real quick. And you know what? You know what? Let me take all of this. Let me just empty all of the inventory. And then we're gonna set them up. We're just gonna go set everyone up. Because all of these 50 gazillion different healing items are really annoying. You, give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Okay, cool. So, let's see. For our aspects, is there anything that we like really need to worry about? Is there anything we really need to worry about? We don't even really... Plus is Hush, I haven't seen this. Maybe enemies deal 50% less magic damage. Like, I know that Marin gets Alice's Light. But that's kind of all I know. Right? Like, that's kind of it. If we have someone that has, like, massive issues hitting Zegrix, Luminance, and the other one that we had there, Orion's Pursuit, potentially. Who knows? I certainly fucking don't. Like, one character that is going to suffer hitting, and we've seen this already, right? We've already seen that Helena doesn't, like, really hit shit. Unless I can find someone better later on, I don't know. But, like, let's just do that for now. And then... we can give... Maybe... I don't know how to do this. Should we just start with characters? Should I just go from top to bottom? I have no fucking idea. I guess Vesta is going to off-turn a lot, although Vesta doesn't hit anything. Maybe Vesta should run the hit thing, you know? Maybe we should do that? Because she certainly has the lowest hit chances of everyone. At least anyone that we've played so far. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that instead, the longer I think about it. No, that's Alice's. Where did I put this? Need that back. Like, the counter damage is also super appealing, right? Menden! Hope you're doing well. Hello, Menden. I don't even know whether we're playing Orima. Sloan. What about Sloan? What about Sloan? Do we just give her the Blaze? We can also just give her the stat buff. Much more likely to attack the holder. We can give this to Helena. Or we probably give this to Bianca, let's be honest. Off strength. Dodge increased by 30% off strength. Each weapon stat. I don't get it. Everyone should have one of these, right? Like, that's the thing. Bonded units within 2 tiles. 10% chance to do 50% more damage. Which increases crit level. Okay, let's just go from the top. So counter-attack damage increased by 25%. Let's go give that to Helena. 80% resistance to arcane magic. Also feels like a give this to a like weak, like a character with low fort. Who do we have with like shitty fort that might still eat this? Benji? That feels like a waste, right? Maybe we don't give this to anyone yet. Each turn grants a 1% buff to advanced stats. That has to be worth something, right? I'm just gonna throw this on Shia right now. Enemies are much more likely to attack the holder. Fuck it. Bianca, good luck. Are you okay, Zillium? I don't think I want to swap strength and speed on anyone at the moment. Dodge increased by 30% of strength. Maybe that has to go on Bianca. Brooke doesn't have the strength to do anything with. Who is relatively high strength and also a dodge character? Caius? I wouldn't mind putting this on Caius. Any better ideas? Because, like, he plays dodge mostly, right? I think this goes on Caius. Varden's Ardor. Power increased by 15% of each weapon set. I don't even know what this means. What do they mean by each weapon stat? Do they mean the 4 stats on weapons? Like hits, weight, etc.? And by what weapon? The one that's out or all weapons? So that's just someone with... You know what? That wouldn't... Maybe? So, the one stat that's numerically the highest is crit, right? Because it's like 15, 20, 25 crit or something. We're just looking for high numbers. All of the other stats are relatively low. So this feels like a thing that's supposed to go on a crit weapon. Simply because that's just the highest numerical value. Let's just put that on there. And then Kind's Passage goes on Sloan. I don't know. Power and True Speed. I don't want to touch any of these yet. Bonded units. I'm going to ignore this. Aspect of Flame. 10% chance to do bonus damage. Corvin, have fun. Theron's Passion. Crit increases crit chance. You know what? Garrick, go. Nearby enemies deal 15% less magic damage. I don't think that matters. Elias, and then Zegrix, half of mastery is added to accuracy. Huh. I don't know. I do not know. Is there... anyone that rolls like high mastery that would want this? Hold on. You know what? I can't. Let's do this. We need relatively high mastery on someone that struggles hitting. Helena, what are you looking for on mastery? 21. Oh, we could give this to Helena. Vesta? Although Vesta already has the 15%, right? And she only has 8 mastery anyway. Yeah, no, never mind. This is just going to be Helena. So we put the Catheus away. And Zegrix. So that means we have the counter attack back. I was tempted to give the counterattack one to Caius, but this seems like a much bigger get. And all of these other people that are getting hit are already kind of taken care of. Fine, let's just leave these there. Then let's go shopping. So everyone's health values right now are like around the 30 to 60s, right? Which means I think we're just going to buy like 2 oysters for everyone. Is this needlessly expensive? Yes. Am I going to be slightly less insane if we have, like, roughly the same stuff on everyone? Also, yes. And then last but not least, while we're here, what do we have for stat boosters? We have a bunch of stat booster stuff still that needs to be taken care of. Okay, there we go. Sloan, I dislike the fact that we have to eat these, like, while playing and can't just do it here. This really annoys me. Fortitude, magic, luck, strength. You take this. You take this. That's fine. +2 magic, whereas, oh, well, Sloan is already full. Would you give this to Alden? 2 luck, 5 HP. These two I'm gonna keep, mostly because I don't know what I'm doing with that yet. Alright. That is all of the setup done, at least. Let's go out. The party arrives at the Temple of Fane, only to find it under assault. The temple's priestess, Vesta, accepts the help in cleansing the temple. After fighting off the attackers, Vesta nearly collapses from exhaustion. The following morning, they observe a massive Aramoran force headed towards Delia. Vesta tells them that she's a member of the Order of Eternals, an ancient organization dedicated to protecting the aspects. She's traveling to Varroa to meet with the masters of her order. In possession of many aspects, she fears for their safety. She suggests that the party come with her. Their more intimate knowledge... Intimidate knowledge? Their more intimidate knowledge of the necromancer's methods of doings would help the Order determine a course of actions. Though it leans heavily on their hearts, leaving the war and their nations behind is the right thing to do. They leave to follow the army north, then find a captain in Swift Harbor. In doing so, they stumble across a massive battle. A massive battle, you say? Oh, I'm down for a massive battle. Gods below. Chad, I think this is the first map I don't remember ever seeing. I remember the Vesta map, but that must have been the last thing we played. Wow. Gods below? What is that? Yeah, I've never seen this map before. Oh, I've definitely never seen this map before. I wish I could tell. The light, is it some kind of weapon? If we had a weapon that powerful locked up in a Delian armory somewhere, know about it. No, it must be Aramoran. Could it be something the mages conjured up? Impossible. Uncle could never have kept it secret. Then which is it? Delian or Aramoran? It doesn't matter. Vesta, have you ever encountered anything this powerful before? No, not outside of a book. It's probably neither, because that person has, like, main character syndrome. Wait, look. In the center, that's not a weapon, it's a person. That's a person, and I'm a potato. That rules out less than you'd think. Whatever it is, it has to be stopped. Have you lost your mind? We'd best steer clear of that thing. We can still make it to Swift Harbor if we... Look where we are, caught between Aramor and Delia, and up against something alien to both, and more powerful than either. Irving raises a fair point. I'd say there's a slim chance this magic has nothing to do with our necromancer. No better playground than a battlefield for someone like that. What would we be if we ran? What if we learned that Aramorans and Delians alike were wiped out by an army of undead? We have to stop this. I doubt we'd be able to waltz right in. The war horns have sounded. The battle has already begun. You're not getting in there without a fight. Then a fight it is. I realize what I'm asking of each of you. I won't force you to come with me, but I cannot stand idly by as a witness to a slaughter. I have to take part in the slaughter, I agree. Samara and we want to come with you. Only we fear for our people. And what of our people? We will not strike a single soldier who does not stand in our way. You have my word. No, I will. And Sarah and I are with you. As are Lincoln and I. No doubt I'm ready to go.
Oh, all right.
Us too. Benji's always up for a fight. So why not?
What do you know?
What are you giving me that look for? Of course we're with you. Besides, you wouldn't stand a chance without us. Well, it seems you have your companion's support. Lead on, Irving. I fear we may already be too late. So we're fighting both armies now? Right? The Armorans see us as Delians, and the Delians see us as traitors. Let's have a look. There are... Oh no, they're already embroiled in fights. This isn't going to be one side versus the other, I see now. Before we do anything, let's go see what we have. A tier 1 token. I don't value that anymore. There's another tier 1 token. That's not relevant. Oh, that's Dude Face. That is just straight up Dude Face. There's a tier 2 token, so we want to lean towards that side. A corn on the cob. Another tier 1 token. So we're going here. Our objective is reach the sorcerer. There's a sorcerer standing amidst the battlefield preparing a massive spell. Reach him to stop it. I take it these are all Delians? These are all Delians. Oh. Oh, these are all Delians. There's only like some Aramorans here. I want to say we take like right flank. Oh, there's barely any Aramorans here. Oh. Barely any. Great. Alright. So, we have our selection of units at least. Let's get the slower ones there. This is all Fizz. What's our fort again? 26, it doesn't matter. Vesta tanks. Sloan over there. Don't feel good about that. When's the first mage? The first mage isn't for a while. So we have time for Sophia to, like, do things before this becomes a problem. I'm gonna keep Shia behind because I have no idea how this is gonna go. In case these come down, I want to have something to fall in there. And I believe that's that. Right? No, that's not that. Because... I can't just do it by here. We don't have Marin. And I kind of would like Marin in the party. The question is... It's not a question. Problem solved. Oop. Alright. That's our squad. Let's do this. There's a sorcerer standing amidst the battlefield preparing a massive spell. Reach him to stop it. Also, I've heard. You think you can just send Vesta down, like, down mid? What's the worst that's gonna happen? Oh my, oh no, I never upgraded her. Oh no, I never upgraded her weapon. So Vesta's still on base. And this is what we do on base. Uh-oh. Wonderful, quite wonderful. These can shoot down, but is that relevant, I wonder?
I am here.
Let's go get Helena in. Helena should also be relatively unkillable, at least by all of this Fizz stuff. At least I hope. There has to be more to this map than just this, right? 41% crits.
It's easier if you hold still.
Is this guy gonna live? I mean, certainly this attack, but... Okay, we do have range on Sloan. The problem is that... moving there gets her vulnerable to Archer. Specifically, one Archer. Let's get this guy out first. We can have Caius and Vesta move around here. Ooh.
With every shot, progress.
Would be better. And we just move through here. I have no idea what this side is going to do. I have zero idea. I mean, what are you going to do? Nothing? Don't really have to risk the mage into Archer territory, right? When we can just do this. Yeah, I'm okay just doing this. Having the dodge tanks clear up the choke there.
Right away.
And have everyone fall back or fall behind. Wonderful. Not only caught up, but also up to date minus the strand streams. Oh, for thingy. Yeah, wish you'd DM me that instead of, like, bringing this up, but okay, cool. Glad it's done. Glad it's done. That means we can, stop worrying about it now. Or rather, that means I can stop worrying about it now. And Siren can stop doing dumb background shit all the time. There's benefits to all of this. Now, the only thing that's left to do, really, is to wait until Twitch announces, like, 2 days before the deadline that, no, this was a bad idea, they're taking it all back.
Wrong day to play
I cannot
hero.
wait for that. That's the Storm Strike crit.
You're
Can we get
really gonna try me?
a Storm Strike crit and Swift Wind? Okay.
Quickly and quietly.
All right then.
It's easier if
Wait,
you hold
what?
still.
And Brooke just... Remember last map? I didn't feel all that strong, right? Like last map, we felt really fragile. It felt like we weren't really doing damage anymore. It felt like we were getting hit a lot more, especially on our dodge tanks that weren't supposed to... Wow. That weren't supposed to get hit like that. I believe... Oh, we can attack them from here? You know what? Sure. Oh. Oh! 31? Don't worry about it. Krembo, good evening. Hello, Krembo. And Taco, good morning. How are you doing?
How can I help?
Let me just heal that. I'll go with the Ravens. We'll do the Raven thing soon. I'm waiting for the art. I am waiting for the art. And also to eat an egg. I guess everyone might as well, like, eat their stat items if they have them, right? We'll put Samara there, Sophia here. And then... I mean, what are they gonna do? Right? 28 is the highest strength here. 30 into 23 defense.
Let's get going.
Fine. Let's send them there, see what happens. That is a pretty big hit, sir. That's a pretty big hit. And now they're all coming in, okay. Now they're all coming in. I see. So, in that case... There's no such thing as cover. Why am I trying to take cover?
Very well.
Because we kind of might as well,
All right.
no? What is this? 29 versus 11 fort? That's not great.
Let's get going.
That is not great at all. This obviously is a thing. They have 1% hit chance.
Such an easy target.
Goodbye. I think Kaius can take that line.
Such an easy target.
Now the attacks are all flanks. I mean, no such thing as flanks either, Marksman, right? Hey, Marksman, hope you're doing well. Now we have this free for this attack. Doesn't
How
kill,
can I assist?
but Vesta go. Doesn't kill either shit. Never mind. Oh. Fort is... God, her fort doesn't exist, her defense doesn't exist. Nothing on this woman exists. Good gracious, Marin. We can move all of these up. That was a mistake, by the way. Sophia shouldn't have moved up that far. I just realized that that still has archer range, and Sophia is a squishy little bean. So now we deal with the squishy little bean. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I figured. Wow, the mage for 4. 1% hit chance. Beautiful.
The hunt is on.
Get him. I love how his crit animation is just the sword start glowing. He does the same thing he would do otherwise. Okay. We don't need to worry now. The archers aren't going to get to Sophia. And we dodged both of these. The brook attack there was actually really scary. Well, we can work around this. This is one huge clusterfuck. But
Quickly and quietly.
this is fine, right? Never mind. Don't worry. No, it's not anymore. What if we do this? I do need to remove the adept quite quickly if I can. Would have liked to do that in less turns than this. Who do we put on front to do that? Nope. We use Chia to just like try to get the others out. Because this archer at most gets Sophia, right? What if they at most get... Oh, that's defense 5. Oops. What if we go here? We set up... You need to go over there. We set up Lincoln there.
All yours.
I still think this is not a bad idea. Never mind, they have 14% hit chance. Sloan, thank you. Wait, why is Sloan... Wait. I think I've been playing her wrong. I've been playing her as a squishy murder mage. Is she a dodge tank? Do I need to play Sloan as a dodge? Oh.
I'm here. Are you sure?
That changes, like, a lot of things. Like, a lot of things. I'm mostly falling back here instead of going forth because I need to commit Maren there. And I'd much rather commit Maren in a place where she doesn't get murdered the following turn.
My hard work is paying off.
Sure, hun, if you think so. It's important that you are happy with your hard work. Hey, Crispin, how you doing? Hello, hello. I think I needed to heal Vesta somewhere along that line. I think there needed to be a Vesta heal somewhere. And I don't have that right now. Oops. Yep. Here we go. He's eating a lot of attacks, mind you, but this is chunking her down. Slowly but surely. I hope that everyone else decides to go into this cluster up top and then we can just heal her and be fine. He's very, very sturdy.
Not bad, not bad.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. More level ups like this, please. The strength specifically is insane. 55% hit chance here worries me. That statistically had to happen at one point, right? Oh my god. I would like this man to not die. Please. Ooh. Ooh. Stop it. Yep, never mind. Well. That was too much. That was too much. That is, look at how many fucking archers this is. Wow. That is just one archer after another. Do we heal on level ups? No?
Sharp skills, full pockets.
Doubt it.
All
This guy
yours.
needs to disappear. If he doesn't disappear,
saving
we
this just
have
for
the same
you.
problem again. Luckily, Sloan exists. God, she's level 19. Holy shit. Level 19. I don't even care about this guy. Let's just get rid of the range. I would really like a... Oh, we got nothing. Never mind. Never mind.
What would it be?
Get this archer. No, that was wrong. That's not only a C grade. I do not know what these grades mean. Let me tell you this. I have no idea what any of these grades actually mean. To me right now, they're completely meaningless.
Strike true.
I have no idea whether Helena survives all of these archers, by the way. This is just a lot of free target selection. But so be it. I can't use any of these mages. At least I don't think I
How
can.
can I help?
Thought you'd never
Best,
ask. This should be fun.
you go. There's a part of me that wants to send people over there to just clear out everything. Experience, obviously, right? But what I really want to know is what the hit chances are here. The hit chances are we might as well go. That's what they are. The plan wasn't to go through there.
I'm a long way from home.
Home is where the setups are, dude. Home is where the setups are. Investor in there. Yeah, and like these three, the squishies down there, too many archers. Just too many archers. That's lethal. Love that Relentless is just more damage on the second hit. It's perfectly fine. Perfect.
Such an easy
Ooh.
target.
I was going to say, I do enjoy that Gladius is a dodge tank without all of the crit component to it. 27 times 2. My guy. He's just off by himself now.
You're really gonna try me?
Yeah, it should be fine. In Bianca, I trust. That's why. How many fucking archers, dude? Wow. Wow, 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 wow. You got through all of them. You got through every single one of them. That is intense. How is this going to look? They do hit us for a cozy 33, and in 8% of all cases, we are dead. Cool, cool, cool. So that to me means we're not doing that. They have a 1% hit chance. They have a 16% hit chance. We're just gonna let Caius sit here, and he's gonna clear all of this up. It's probably better to like go into this blaze, because the melee is gonna follow us and then get retaliated on, whereas the blaze is range, and we can't do that there. But too late now. Now, when it comes to these ranks, like Vesta A rank versus this guy D rank, I don't quite know what that means. I don't think it's the weapon upgrade either, because this is like highly upgraded, right? Oh, this is 44 damage. If this connects.
Die!
Maybe that's the advantage matchup? I don't know. If we sent her into like an armor dude, I wonder
If you
whether that would show
insist.
like a higher rank. Maybe that's what that's supposed to be. I do need one Brook crit
You
here.
won't be missed.
There it is. Wonderful. Corn on the cob. And then we just have to rampage through these archer lines. There it is. Swift Wind Storm Strike crit. Everything procs. Beautiful. Everything. Get this man.
Bottoms up.
Wow, Shia as well. Here's one of the frontliners that I do want quite a bit more XP on. Oh no, never mind. She just hit 19. I lie. Also, really nice level up. Where are we in terms of levels? 17, Garrick could use a couple more kills. Maren is a healer, let's ignore that. Lincoln, same thing. Sloan is at 19, Sophia needs more, Alden needs more, Samara needs more. Brooke needs 2 more levels. The level spread isn't amazing.
Whenever you need me.
It's not that great. I
Let's
could
do
be
it.
doing a better job. I currently do find it a bit harder to commit mages to the fray. Because then they die,
Thought you'd never ask.
like on the
Lead
crackback.
the way.
And we don't see enough of an enemy mage presence for our mages to go up against, right? That's the one thing they don't die on. Common Cob preferred style, grilled or boiled? No, like I don't like... Boiled should never be the answer to anything. This isn't Victorian times. You're not in the orphanage anymore. You can have actual food. You don't need to boil it anymore. The real answer, Taco, is I've never had corn on the cob.
On the move.
It seems quite a bit more the American dish, right? Not that dishes aren't international like this, but like to get like an entire like corn,
With
it's
every
probably
shot,
like
progress.
a lot harder. I've never seen an entire one of those here at like for purchase and like entirely. Steamed is slightly more foolproof than grilled. Steamed seems okay, but boiled, no. It's not war times anymore. Let's go give Alden some XP. My god, he needs it. Oh, that might... Never mind, that worked out. For boiled / steamed with just some butter and salt before eating. Butter and salt? Perfectly fine.
My shield is yours.
Perfectly fine. The simple seasoning is the one that makes it work the best.
Oh, all right.
You can absolutely boil it too. That's not bad. Remember, corn doesn't go soft. Boiling, though... There has to be, like, a better way to prepare... Like, there's almost always a better way to prepare anything. To prevent you having to
How can I
boil
help?
shit, right? Like,
Stay
boil.
with me.
No, just not a cooking method that produces anything that has ever been edible. No, not even 5 damage. Never mind. Vesta lives. Cool 1%er. What is appropriate? Potatoes, eggs, pasta. I mean, theoretically, cooking pasta is boiling it, right? Theoretically, cooking eggs is boiling. Yeah, I see what you mean. It's like that's exactly what it is, right? Like hot water, put it in, wait until it's done. I would have never considered like potatoes, eggs, and pasta as like I boil my pasta. Just I cook my pasta, right? But you're obviously not incorrect. You're entirely right. Boiling's about hot water. A lot of cooking goes around that too, though. I guess if we were to like clarify then, the thing that I'm violently against is boiling any sort of meat. Like completely. Can you name one dish with boiled meat in it?
Effort duly rewarded.
Where the meat, I do have to say, where the meat is like something that you're supposed to eat. Let's not talk about like making like meat stock or something. Yeah, you do need to boil that, obviously. But where you're afterwards supposed to consume the meat, where boiling is like the best way to prepare it. What about steaks done in a vacuum seal? Sous vide? I mean, sous videing is not boiling.
Proudly meeting expectations.
It's pretentious is what it is. But it's not boiling.
Let's get going.
Krem was about to fucking attack me. Nah, sous vide is fine. It does produce quite staggering results. But sous vide, almost more than any other cooking method, requires you to trust the process.
My turn.
Which is something that I do not like doing.
In position.
If you insist.
I do not like trusting the process. Not one of my preferred methods. Oh. There's an element of pretension to sous vide, yes. It's very tasty. Oh, it absolutely is. I can vouch for the results. Absolutely correct. But it is very, oh, look how much space I have to put a completely fucking useless machine into my kitchen. It's very that. I really should have upgraded her weapon there. Just go with the accuracy. Bonk. Isn't essentially just boiling without it touching or soaking up the liquid. I've never had food done sous vide. That's basically what it is, right? But it not soaking up the liquid is like the really big part. And much more than boiling, it seals its own liquids inside, which is like the big draw for sous vide. Whereas, like, there's always going to be an element of, like, weird fucking osmosis that you have to deal with if you boil something, right?
All right.
You know what the problem with sous vide is? Much like with many other cooking methods as well, is that it's not like
Quickly
a one and then you're
quietly.
done.
All yours.
Like, if you sous vide some meat, the next thing you have to do is, like, you have to, like, separately sear the fucking thing, right? Because I've never seen anything come out of sous vide bag and look edible. Like, ever. Like, the texture is insane. Don't get me wrong, the texture is great and the taste is great. But, like, nothing that has ever come out of a sous vide bag has ever looked edible. It all basically looks like meat scraps. Like, the finest cuts of meat look like dog shit afterwards. So you do have to, like, sear everything separately. If not for, like, taste and mouthfeel, then for texture. Boiling for long periods of time is good. It makes tough meat melt. I mean, just get better teeth. Kremmer says, turns out that's a bit of an urban legend. The sealed liquids thing, I mean, when you heat meat, there's a graph of time, temperature, and liquid escaping the bus supply. But no, absolutely, right? But I thought the point of sous vide was that it doesn't have anywhere to go on account of the vacuum sealing. It does not produce the Maillard reaction since that requires 140 degrees Celsius, whereas most sous vide cooking takes place below 60. What do you mean you don't like gray-scaled meat? Gray-scaled meat. That's exactly what it is.
Lead
I
the
do
way.
in fact not enjoy gray-scaled meat.
Right away.
Maybe I am the weirdo.
Let's do it.
Maybe I am the weirdo there. Oh, can you please just like move there and then wait? Thank you. The one and only point is that you get the entire cut of meat to the same temperature all the way through, end to end, without risk of overcooking. So you could also just be good at it, and that would do it. This is what you're saying.
Not bad for a street.
It does mean there's a finishing step to sous vide recipes. Yes, it does mean you need more fucking implements to, like, finish your dinner. Take it out of the bag, pat very dry with a bunch of paper towels, sear. I mean, yeah, you do want to get rid of the temperature because it just fucks with your temperature control. And you want to get rid of the moisture because it just fucks with your temperature control in the pan, right? This map was kind of inconsequential, not gonna lie. There wasn't much to do or talk about there except for that mass of archers on the right. Irving, what are you doing here? Whatever that thing is, it's killing people on both sides of this fight. Would have loved to see that. We came to stop it. Well, then at least for now, I can call you my ally.
No.
We don't have time. I trust you, but I made an oath. Let's just enjoy that we get to fight together. Or at least this once. Right, let's do this. Oh. Well, That was over quickly. Impressive. You survived the blast. So bold. I wonder, will all that strength carry you when you're alone? Darling! Little brother. God, you're bleeding. It's going to be all right. I need a cleric. Marin, Lincoln. The others that I forgot about. What happened? God, Sterling, let me see what I can do. You did it. You stopped him. Did we? Did we stop shit? Wait, what? I tried, but I was too far. Too late. Save your strength, brother. Just I'm proud of what you did. Of who you're becoming. Marin, on with the healing. We stem the bleeding. Lincoln, maybe if we try together? Father in Varroa. Go and see him. You must tell him everything. I will, I promise. You don't have to promise. I know you will. I've never seen wounds like this magic. The life seems to be just draining from him. Lincoln, you and Bianca, I'll not be seeing you soon. Look after him.
I can't fail. Not now.
Cutscene deaths are the worst deaths.
All right.
Fear does not belong in your voice, brother. It's all right. I lived my life on the battlefield. This was the end I asked for. I only wish I... What? You only wish what? Sterling! No!
Stay with me.
Just one heal. Peak one heal moment. Just a modicum of healing. I mean, they tried. At least they tried, right? Are you feeling alright? Oh! We forgot to dye our hair. Easy there. Don't try and sit up too fast. Did that really happen? Did he actually... Yes, he's gone. I'm sorry. Oh, it's my brother. How is this possible? I feel the same way, Irving. I never would have predicted that in a million years. He was so vibrant, and his hair is so red. It's hard to know what to say. Nothing seems to do it justice. This loss is a burden we all share. Thank you. I mean it, and you know I'm here for you if I can help in any way. How long have I been out? A couple of days. Best I found is a ship with a captain who can take us to Isen's Hope. He's quite the character, actually. I think you'll like him. That's good news, I suppose. Are you sure you're feeling alright? I really don't want to freak you out, but you look... Just spit it out, Marin, please. Well, you look different. Something about that spell affected you, too. Your hair. Let me just grab a mirror. I don't know how to explain it. Is it that bad? I wouldn't say it's bad, just... different? Do you not feel strange? Not aside from this throbbing headache. See, there must be something I can do for that. Oh, Vesta. How's he faring? Well, he's awake, so that's a start. Glad to hear it. If you don't mind, might I speak with him? Alone, please. It's a very hot topic, right? It's very early 2000s. Of course, Irving, just call if you need anything. My condolences for your brother. I'd heard much of him in life. He was leader and warrior of great renown. Now he's dead, and I'm to break the news to the father I've never met. Actually, that's what I've come to speak to you about. My brother? No, your father. When we first met, I had my suspicions. Hair, red as the setting sun, a steadfast spirit in your heart. You may not know it, but you carry much of him with you. Then, of course, what happened with Sterling removed all doubt. I knew you were Alistair's son. How do you know my father? He is the leader of the Order! It's your father's counselor, Seekin Varroa. He's my superior. He's in the Order of Eternals. Yes. Though I don't suppose you would appreciate that becoming common knowledge. I hope you understand. You must have many questions. Actually, that explains more than you might guess. Good. I fear I may have overstepped my bounds in telling even you this, but, well, given the circumstances, anything more is not my right to say. I understand. I'll bear the burden of delivering the grim news to him. A father and son's first meeting should be light. No, that's alright. I'll tell him. I promised Sterling I would. As you wish. Listen, I know you've been through a great deal, but I think it might cheer up the others to see you up and about. Are you up to it? Sure. I'm glad. Hey, Florpel, how you doing? The villain gave him frosted tips. Ford! Hey, I hope I'm not interrupting anything, but I'm looking for the priest lady. Anyone seen her? I'm right here, Ford, and I'm a cleric. Well, you're gonna be a happy cleric, because the old humpback's ready to set sail again. I gave her a good once-over in a gentlemanly way, of course, and I'm pretty sure she'll make it. How reassuring. And I'm guessing that's not all you've come to tell us. Have you changed your mind about free passage?
Whoa there!
What? No, if I wasn't a man of my word, then what would I be? Don't answer that. No, I haven't changed my mind, just so long as you fine folks are still willing to help me out with that, little, predicament. What's this? Ford has some suppliers on Varroa who owe him some shipments. But I wouldn't expect any trouble, just stand and look tough. I'd say some of you are doing a fine job of that. Oh, that's Ford. Shit, I thought it was Sophia. Some of you are doing a fine job of that already. We gotta drop that on this. Commandeering a royal liner wasn't exactly on the table, Irving. Besides, now that we can't count on the Delian treasure, we have to start thinking about these things. Every bit helps. We are broke as shit. Ray, good morning! And Ori, good afternoon. Hello, both of you. Trust me, it'll be easy as an ocean's breeze. Rarely ever that simple in my experience. Opens the sea, my friend, my area of expertise. And if my experience tells me anything, we'd better set out soon before another storm rolls in. Very well. Irving, what is it? I just want to make sure you're okay with this. I know a lot has happened and things are moving really quickly. It's fine, Garrick. And listen, all of you. I'd appreciate it if everyone would stop acting as though I'm on the verge of causing another arcane explosion. Come on, let's not waste any more time. He's the cheery one, is he? Not it. Alright. We got 2 sunflowers. I can tell this is gonna be fun. His brother just died, you dickhead. At the battlefield, the party observes a man amidst a powerful storm of magic. Whatever spell he was conjuring, it seemed a gargantuan risk to all those on the field. Afraid of the slaughter that might take place, the party joins the fray. In the end, Sterling and Irving are reunited for one final push. Sterling had also seen the threat. They rush him together. Irving and Sterling break the sorcerer's connection to the spell together, causing a massive shockwave, leaving Sterling mortally wounded. After a final embrace, Sterling passes away in Irving's arms. The effects of the spell then begin to affect Irving as well, leaving him unconscious. The party hauls him to Swift Harbor. Soldiers remaining on the field see them and assume the destruction was of their devising. Now with no choice but to leave, they find a captain willing to take them, a smuggler named Ford who carries other passengers as well to Varroa. This is all just recap. We're just gonna skip the recap for now. We have a long voyage ahead of us. This is one thing that I remember being really annoyed about, that like 90% of these are random recap stuff. And then suddenly, like, there's 3 or 4 sentences that actually matter for the future. Hi? Hello there. Master, I'd like you to introduce your friends to our other passengers. You never mentioned other passengers? It was implied. Do you think I would carry any less than the most I can handle? What kind of a smuggler would I be? Urating sailor? Hello there, I'm Vesta. Pleased to meet you. I'm Monroe Valburine, heir to Silver Garden. On Valburine's son. Might I ask why you travel to Varroa? You can ask, but I don't see how it's any of your business. He's just getting away from home. Needs to see the world. Thank you. And you are? I'm just Monroe's bodyguard. My name's Iris. Traveling companion, Iris. I have no need of a bodyguard. Sure thing. I'm simply Monroe's traveling companion. Yeah, what's with the heavy armor? I hope you don't mind if I introduce you to my own traveling companions. I feel we are a more extensive group than you are. We would love to meet them. What did we just talk about? Right. I'm sorry for speaking for you. Come along then, this may take some time. Oh no. Oh, we're just getting attacked out on the open sea. Okay, hold up. So, list of things to do. Vesta's weapon needs upgrading. In fact, I think we just need to upgrade some weapons now, right? We're still not firmly in tier 3. and I don't think we will be for a while. But let's figure out what the fuck we do with Vesta first, shall we? I want to immediately lean into accuracy. So right now, she doesn't have an accuracy problem because we've got the weird aspect on her, but I don't think that's the aspect we'll stick on. So it's either balance or focus, right? It's always either balance or focus. We're never going crit, we're never going power. I'm gonna go focus. We're actually kind of out of, like, tier 1 tokens. Let's go buy a tier 2. Zhup. As I don't foresee Vesta ever leaving the party from here on out. Like, woman too good. Anyone else? Garrick could use tier 2 tokens. I think we need to buy a couple tier 2 tokens. I don't know how good of an idea that is, by the way, to do this. In terms of, like, limited funds. Oh, Corvin. There we go, that's Corvin done. I don't think we're building Orima anytime soon. Oh, did I ever upgrade Helena? Yes, but I still don't know what to do with her, so we'll leave it at that. Samara will leave there. Sophia will leave there for now. Lincoln can stay there. Alden can stay there as well. Okay, we're upgrading Alden. Alright. So far, so good. Advance! Kraken's ass! There wasn't a cloud in the sky last night. How does a storm like this sneak up on me? Not even that hungover. So much for your expertise. You guys hear that? A little hard not to. We're in a storm, kiddo. There's a lot more where that came from. No, not the thunder. There's a constant buzzing lower than the booms. Like abyss storm elementals. Bring a depth along, did you? Damn clergy always rolling weighted dice. What the fuck? Looks like the other passengers are already getting acquainted with our stormy friends. Huh? Elementals? But how? I thought I... spectators come to watch the show. Would you care to help me actually do something about the onslaught of spirits? You know, I'm tired of people assuming we can help. What gives it away? My outfit? Is it time for a change? It's the ferret. Let me talk about this later. Monroe. Okay, Monroe. What do we have? We have a shit ton of magic and a shit ton of mastery. But nothing else. And Born Heir. HP increased by half of mastery. Which means he needs to be a conjurer, right? Like, he is a conjurer through and through. He gets bonus HP. Conjurer wants HP. Conjurer. That was the clearest one yet. Who are you? Oh, Ford. Oh, shit. That's Ford. Sailor Swerve. 8% standalone chance to dodge. What the fuck? 8% dodge bonus, you say? Huh. Oh. Any ideas? Like, 8% dodge bonus means that we can go into Raider because, like, we have more dodge than we should. We can also make a decent duelist. I don't know. You know what? We don't have a Raider. And then we have Iris. Oh, Iris is an adept. Okay, okay. Inner strength. Healed for 10% of crit damage. So she's a Gale, is what you're telling me, right? She's just a Gale. I say just as if Gale isn't like one of the best units we have. Uh... Hmm. Honestly, I don't know. Surge is a crit spammer. Oh, I see what you're saying. Because we do need to crit. We could go Surge on her. I mean, we have a Gale of Blaze and a Reverie. But is that good enough to just play for crit synergy? I mean, the problem is... Okay, so the problem with lifesteal on crit is that, A, we need to crit a lot. The character, or the adept that we crit the most with is a Gale at the moment. The problem with Gale is that it's also a dodge tank, so we don't need this heal, right? Ever. Like, we just don't need this. The problem with Surge is that these stats suck ass, so we need way more than this. But I suppose we could Surge? I don't like any of these three characters. I'm not a fan of any of these. No, I don't like this at all. Yeah, we do crit. That means we lifesteal, but if we ever need to actually heal because we took damage, we're either probably dead, like, or we need an actual healer to, like, sustain. So, like, what's the point? I'm putting her into Gale. I'm putting her into Gale with the understanding that we might not use any of them. And once again, they do this. Please stop making me change this every time. Who did they settle me with this time that Sophia's not in? Oh, we only have 12 this time. That's the problem. So, yeah, Alden can stay at home. Although, no, we want Alden in the party, right? Let's leave Helena at home. Keep Alden in. I also really want Sophia in. Keep Brooke. The ship has been attacked by storm spirits. Destroy them. The ship is also... Oh, we have lightning damage coming. Like, why are these storm spirits? These are clearly dudes. Like, these are clearly, like, dudes there. Those aren't storm spirits at all. Next sprite in Surge looks like a dragon. Yeah, I know there's a dragon. I don't give a shit, though. If the class sucks ass, I don't care whether there's a dragon there or not. Like, there. There's your dragon. There. Behold. Cool. And Brethren, hope you're doing well. Hello. Okay, let's deal with this. Let's start taking people out. How do we do this? These guys have sides. So either we don't take these rows or we put anything with high fort there, right? Oh, your stats are ass, lady. Like, your stats are really bad. Like, how are your dodge chances looking here? Like, your dodge chances aren't even great. My god. Although that might be a sign of... A sign of... Nah, come on. The level progression. Like, what are enemies at now? They're at level 20? They are at level 20, yeah. You think this does anything? This does bunches. It also doesn't hit. That's the other thing it does.
You crossed the wrong Valburin.
Never mind. I take that back. I mean, it didn't crit. It didn't hit, it crit, right? So, technically I was still right.
Let's get going.
Let's get Stridering. That's the easiest way to remove this. The challenge will be, how do I break 6 units without mispositioning to the side?
That was close.
There's nothing behind us, right? Oh, in front of us, technically. Vesta, you don't give a shit about this, do you? You really like Monroe, very good stat spread. A shit ton of HB. Like, it's mostly mastery, right? Like, you really want to send him into leather. If we could give this idiot more hit chance, like a lot more hit chance. Like, that's his problem. He doesn't have any accuracy, right? He's also mildly anti-maging, which is interesting. Believe it or not, that tile is safe. I mean, we can't do anything with that tile, so what does it matter that it's safe or not? Let's go get this guy. Oh god. Corvin is also not really, like... Oh, Corvin's on the wrong weapon. That's what Corvin's doing.
This one's on the house.
Well, okay. Shia still does Shia things. Right flank is free now. To an extent. How do we clear this? Because you don't have any fort, right? Yeah, 13 fort. Like,
I'm here.
you're just going to explode. This does nothing. It's just Sloan. We leave. I think what we do is we move everyone to the right now. He's all HP and mastery. I mean, that works for Conjurer, right? I wish the mastery set wasn't, like, this fucky, if that makes sense.
Lead the way.
What do you hit for? 24?
Are you sure?
8 fort, great. 12 fort, but at least we get to hit back. I don't know. BB go there.
I'm here.
And you're safe there. This is fights in tight spaces. Cool. I really don't know what to do with Corvin at the moment. Like, he's been getting worse and obviously we're on the wrong weapon. That doesn't help his case. But he's been performing worse and worse. So what's this new music? You hit Bianca. Congratulations. That's really rare. That might have been a really bad idea. You've made the child angry. Here goes the child. Oblivion. And Self still just doesn't care. Like, the good news is Self doesn't give a shit.
Stay back, creep.
Balancing shot triggers. Yeah, that's just...
My hero.
How to convert 19 damage into lethal. Good Sophia. Good Sophia. There is one melee in there, which we are about to gloriously ignore. Dog. You know what? You know what we're doing to that melee? I don't have the range. I was about to say, hey, just Sloan the guy. Not having the range is annoying. I think I need to play much more aggressively with Sloan.
I've been saving this just for you.
Like, I keep treating her as this, like, small little battlefield flower that's gonna get trampled any moment, but they just can't fucking hit her. If they hit her, she does explode, which is more than unfortunate. Damn it. Oh, hold up. I think I just created a problem. I have just created a problem. How do we solve it?
I guess.
Like this. Sheer does kill. Surprising, by the way. Very surprising. And then, this guy doesn't go through anymore. Alright. Sam's free now. Now then. Let us remove the enemy. Oh. 55% hit chance against Bianca. That's just not cool.
Not bad, not bad.
Well, we rolled Dex. That's all I wanted. He said, gnashing teeth. Can you remove this? You cannot.
Are you sure?
Can you remove this? 46% of the time. 46% of the time you can, yeah, but that's not good enough. Alden, just do me a favor. 20% crit chance? Any percent?
Coming in
Nice.
hot!
Alright, Twitch chat, I need your opinion. So you see this dragon, right? This dragon has 2 arms and no legs. Nothing.
I've got a lot
That's
to learn.
weird, right? That's weird dragon design,
Can I
right?
help?
It's not just me. I think that's weird. Oh, beautiful. Arms and no legs, lindworm. I suppose.
Let's get going.
I suppose. But it flies. Aren't lindworms just like earthbound?
Glad you're on my side.
Himself uses the fox from Monster Sanctuary.
With every shot,
Oh,
progress.
Tatzelworm? Oh, true. Tatzelworm is actually just a category of, like, weird beast. Yeah, you're right. You are entirely correct. Huh. Do you kill here? You do not. So we don't even try for this. We try for this instead. Oh, that does much better. That's a mythology. So, it depends on a lot of things. It depends on a lot of things. Frap, you're actually entirely correct. The debate of, is this a dragon? Is this a wyvern? Is this a worm? Is this a whatever is completely stupid. Because obviously we're not dealing with like scientific terms. We're dealing with terminology that is wrought from fiction and has been used and differently used on like so many different authors that there is no terminology that you can purely follow. Depending on which books you really like, you will favor one over the other, but that doesn't make them more or less valid. I love how these two aren't marked as actual threat tiles, even though they just are. Very good. Just being too responsible. Cease and desist reasonability in my unreasonable crusade about fantastical things. Listen, I don't want to talk about what this thing is. I just think it's weird. There. I think it looks weird. Okay, cool, cool, cool. You did that. Aren't you glad you walked for that? Oh, this keeps going for a bit, I just realized. This one's going for a while. Okay. Oh, or deal damage to the ship. Oh. Deal 10 to 15 to a unit or 3 to the ship. Oh, so you want me to stand in it.
Going.
Okay. You know what they say, Twitch chat. Stand in fire, DPS higher. I like the Monan sorting of if it has wings and 4 legs, it's a dragon or a Kirin for some reason. I was gonna say Kirin exists. Monster Hunter classification is dog shit, by the way. Look at some of the flying wyverns, for example. And tell me, what do your elf eyes see? Unfortunately, Monster Hunter's categorization has gotten worse and worse and worse over the years. I need to kill this, I just realized.
It's rude to stare.
Well, that does it. That was the point. Gotcha, gotcha.
Fine by me.
Like, none of the like pieces of media that I personally enjoy has like a good classification
Do
system.
this.
Look at Yu-Gi-Oh, for example. Yu-Gi-Oh is some of the fuckiest, like, this is what now you can imagine.
Thought you'd never ask.
What's your fort? 10. Ooh. Not great. Do you do anything?
Let's raise the stakes.
That's a lot of damage. But do I need a unit whose entire role is to punch a squishy
Interesting.
1.5 times? Not really.
This is not your end.
What I know we will need is healers, because we're about to take damage for the boat. Except, I assume the boat started at 100 health.
This should be fun.
How can I assist?
And I assume we already lost 33, which is a lot. Good miss, good miss. Kensei, you are the best duckling, well done. And good night, Kensei. Hope you sleep well. Thank you for being here. Monon is Oops or Elder Dragons? Well, current Monon is Oops, no Elder Dragons. There's not a single Elder Dragon in all of Wilds. Not a single one. And I wouldn't even mind if they kept it that way. I was really hoping for a crit there. We'll get it on our turn, but like off-turning that would have been so much more fun. Oop. So the vessel took like what, 3 or something?
I feel stronger. Do I look stronger?
No, we took 12. There's a shit ton of these coming in every turn. What do you mean? Why are there so many of these? That's unreasonable amounts. It's not that bad, but we'll just have to put people into it. Let's not put one of the healers in. Does this kill? It does. I also feel like we need to push forward quicker. I was taking my sweetest time with this, but now that I realize what's going
Thought you'd
on,
never ask.
we might have to actually go somewhere. Eric.
I'm here.
Is this like a Samara kill? Yes, yes it is.
Your pyre awaits.
I think this is the first time she's been in combat. Or like the second time. It's not been a lot. I can guarantee that. What's your fort again? Ah, that's why it hasn't been a lot. Let's go here. That keeps us safe. Alden, you take this. I was supposed to heal her. Never mind. Sloan, kill this man. I do think every single turn is just Sloan gains her pound of flesh, right? Like, if there's a turn where Sloan doesn't kill something, obviously bad for experience sharing, but she still gains a reasonable amount. There's the 20.
All falling into place.
And that means that the next evolution isn't at 20. What is it, at 30 then? So we do not gain a class on 20. You're not going to be capped and therefore must be an elder. That's not how this works. Okay. I'm pretty sure Jindahat also isn't an elder. Just because it can't be capped doesn't mean it's Elder Dragon. Maybe we could bait that. I just call it a Leviathan. That also means nothing. But Jindahat is just a creature. They did say, like before Wilds even released, in many an interview that they wanted to veer away from elders a little bit this time. And honestly, the elders that we've seen in like 5th gen, we've all seen them so many fucking times that I'm totally down for this. Give me less of the same dog shit over and over and over. In the heart just exists, and sometimes it doesn't. Weirdly enough, I'm slightly worried about Bianca. Oh. I forgot that Lincoln has like no levels. And is just here. If I get a different healer, I think I'm benching Lincoln. That's coming up. Schrodinger's Frosty Boy. Have you seen him like bug out while he's trying to climb one of the walls and then just hang there and that fails the mission? Because that is one state of being for him. Like, until you get to the last area, the Jin the Heart mission has simultaneously succeeded and failed. It exists as it pleases. That's one way to look at it, yeah. Are you fucking kidding me? Really, you're having me have units all the way back here now for this? That is just silly. That is just very silly. How much HP do we have left on the boat? 55. There was no damage taken last turn.
All yours.
And at this point, it doesn't matter what target Sloane picks anymore. She's good against mages, she's good against melee, she's good against everything. Had a duplicate Ebony that takes damage and breaks, but didn't participate in combat or die while another one came and attacked me. Wait, what? Like Olog? In the Jin the Heart fight? Doing Jin the Heart? One thing that I need to do more, like I say that I need to do more of, in reality, I'm kind of done at the moment. But the one thing that I would need to do more of if I wanted to is just ATAR farming, right? I'm at 317 now. And good enough to an extent. Unlike that level up, for example. Unlike that level up, that's good enough, but it could be better.
This is not your end. Here to help.
Like that level up, it could be better. This is so nothing. My god, these are so nothing. This also is nothing, but hey. It's okay to feel a bit done at that HR. Yeah, it's... A friend of mine just posted a screenshot recently where he's gotten all achievements and like, I don't want to do all of that fishing and I don't want to do the crown hunting either. Like at 300 something, I don't have all my crowns yet. That's okay. Fuck it. I don't need them. Wow, this is also no damage whatsoever. I need a Sloane over here. You're at what? Yeah, 317. Currently.
Here.
Yeah, no, I needed like a bit of a bigger target cracker there.
Truth pierces like a sword.
I don't know, title update soon, right? And then title update will have what, 2 creatures? And then that's it. So I reckon that's a stream worth of content. I reckon that's like a stream. No, if I step there, we're just gonna... You know what? Sure, fine. Are the lightnings based on the amount of, like, dragon riders? Is that what determines how many lightnings come down? Cute, cute, cute. Obviously did nothing, but cute. 7% 0 damage? Like, you have to, right? Like, that opportunity is too good to pass up. 7% chance to do 0 damage? No, there's way more fucking Dragon Riders than that. Oh, no. There they are. Lincoln, you're on, like, storm duty now. Congratulations. Vesta, pfft, you don't give a shit about anything. Get him. Just get him. I am also going to pose that this is fine. This might not actually be fine. I have no idea. Ooh,
Let's do it.
but... No.
Are
What
you
I
sure?
do know is that Alden there... That clears. Finally it does. We've got one here. How do we kill these? Do we just archer them? I feel like I want to heal before I do that. If this is Samara... Because we're going to take
can
2
work
hits
with
there,
this.
right? We're going to take 1 hit now and then another one on off turn.
Sorry in advance.
We're only taking 1 hit now. This is much better. Much better. Beautiful. Marin
We've got you.
finally gets a level.
My hard work is paying off.
What?
Whatever you need.
I don't know whether it is, Marin. I don't know whether it is. I appreciate you being here. Good luck, lady. Oh, you know what? Yeah, fuck these. We can just stride right in there. This'll be fine. Surely they'll ignore him for better targets, right? Surely. They're not all just going to commit into Caius and then leave it at that. Surely my AI would never do that. Oh boy. Oh, we're just lining him up now for others to knock him down afterwards. Are we gonna leave all of them at... No, this is a crit. There we go. I was gonna say, are we gonna leave all of them at 2 HP? Was that level 22? Okay, shit. Caius is eating way too good. Way too good. Bianca, great. Do not mind Bianca getting the XP. But at this point, I'm convinced that Bianca Caius are
Not
both...
bad.
Fucking hell. Wow. I'm convinced that both Bianca and Caius are mainstays and aren't leaving the troop. Ever. But there's so many units that I was sure of that before and that have like really fallen off over the last 2-3 stages. And a part of that is definitely because there's not enough XP. So that's something that we can mitigate or work around in the end. Chip health 46. No. Yo. Nothing down here anymore.
What'll it be?
Walk up. Heal this lass. I mean, we might as well get this heal out, kill the Storm Spirit there.
Right between the eyes.
That is a very necessary crit. But it is a necessary kill. This Storm Spirit... God, I want to just put Sloan here, let all of them come in and be done with it. You know what? Why not? Screw it. Put Vesta in between. Get Sophie some experience? We haven't done that in a bit.
Stay back, creep!
Thank you, Sophia. Cool. What are you, level 17 or something now? Level 18.
I feel stronger. Do I look stronger?
Swell level up. Very swell level up. Is this a thing? Is this an attack we can... Really? Really, you say? Oh. We're gonna get a bit of a hit there, but oh. That's not at all unacceptable. It's also not at all what I expected.
In position.
What do we do with the rest? Neither of these are units that I feel like I can super risk. Let's do this. Block off the path just a little bit.
The hunt is on.
Sir, you need slightly less XP. Slightly less XP. That keeps Fort safe. And they're just not going there. Wow, I thought for sure they were gonna go for Sloan. Nope, they get poked. Oh, there's a Vesta attack. Fine. 5% chance for 25. Oh, low chance, high payoff. Would have loved a Storm Strike proc. And Caius is eating dudes again.
No hard feelings.
I was about, like, I'd already opened my mouth to say I hope he doesn't crit here when he rolled a crit. Every guy that... Oh! Oh! Wait, is Alden dying here? No, okay. So every guy that Caius doesn't kill, we have to take with one of our lower level units. Because they're all prime real estate, they're all at 2 HP-ish, right? So every one of us should be able to get them. It's a really easy situation to exploit for experience spread.
Die.
Unlike this tragedy. A tragedy in one crit.
It's all falling into place.
Oh boy. Obviously not getting the magic there is a bit annoying, but it's not a bit annoying enough, I can tell you that. I don't know. There, please. Thank you. And would you look at that? Please stop with that. What do we have? 46 health left? It should be good enough that we can just keep going. We do have a little bit of a healer shortage up here. Mostly because all of our healers are playing around back there. I like a world where we can get Marin into range.
Let's do it.
Yes, barely. Heal this child. Wonderful. Not gonna lie. Sloan, just go. Just go. So, level 18, level 20, level 20, level 20, level 20.
My turn.
So Sophia is 100% getting one of these kills, right?
Huh?
Oh, no. Ah!
Huh?
There we go. We could also kind of just take this one. 32% chance. And then we can hand these to other people. Fuck. Never mind. Now she's getting nothing. Oh, she's getting a little, but... Let's go punch this guy.
Truth pierces like a sword.
Or a hammer. Truth pierces like a hammer. It's blunt and to the face. Beautiful.
Effort duly rewarded.
Heard indeed. Who else do we have? Like, everyone else is kind of where I need them to be. Garrick obviously needs a level. Alden, but Alden is nowhere near close. Lincoln, but that's a healer issue. And I don't think I'm too big a fan of Fort or Iris. Blah. Well, that leaves us with Odovan and Bianca. Okay.
Interesting.
And I'm okay with that. Corvin, something's wrong with our Corvin. Something's obviously very wrong with our Corvin.
Here to help.
You know what? You probably need to run down here. You do need the healing. And I don't want to...
Let's get going.
You need to bait this guy in, right? Might as well do that with Kai's. You got Dex? Woo! Hey, Dex best stat, right? We do need Dex a lot. Like, look at this. 1% zero
It's a
damage.
shame. You're so cute.
And now they're gone. Being able to hit things is almost as important as not being hit. You're entirely right. Stone.
It's a
Eat
shame.
this worm.
You're so cute.
Whoa. Like, this entire encounter feels like it's supposed to be like a Monster Sea encounter, like every fucking tactics game ever had, right? But we don't
Whenever
have
you need me.
the sprites for monster encounters. So we need to use the thing that's closest to monster encounters, and that is these fucking storm dragons. These? Yes!
Dynamic duo coming through.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Sophia can go somewhere with it. I don't know. This encounter feels pretty bad, like in terms of the art, right? Why are there dudes helping these storm spirits? The half-sentence explanation doesn't actually explain anything. I don't like it.
One more for the good guys.
Impressive, is it not?
No. It is not. It really isn't. Marin, please. I guess everyone else is just down here tanking lightning. There. I don't think we really need to. We're about to clear up. There's like what, one? Yeah, there's one enemy left. Never mind. Who gives a shit? HP, Magic, and Mastery, while the most Monroe level ever. It really is, isn't it? It really is.
Huh?
I'll give Sophia a chance to crit this to death. Not quite. Not quite. No witch hunting today. Bianca? Bianca. Oh. Beautiful.
Not bad for a street rat.
Beautiful. If we keep that up, we might actually, like, clear maps today. Unfortunately, we won't be clearing too many maps today. Well, you certainly took your time strolling up here. You're lucky I had things under control. Is that what that was? I'm sorry, this was all my fault. Really, now that would be impressive. It's true, well, I suppose there's no hiding it now. I'm an adept. Black-blooded. It was me the elementals were after. I should have just stayed in Lavelle, and I never would have caused all this trouble. Why would the elementals be after her? Because of our nature, we adepts have a special connection to the elemental world. Flames may flow from our fingers as easily as tears fall from one's eyes. But there's a price to pay for that too. Elemental spirits are often drawn to us and not too friendly ones at that. You're an adept too? And from Nulais? Black-blooded, I know those foul words all too well. Atlan is far behind us now, you need not utter them here. Oh, I had hoped to meet others in Varroa, but not so soon. There is another one! We have like 2 more! There is one more! The shame you're treated so in Nulais. In Adamor, we are prized. And yet it seems regardless of superstition, any king is happy to have us serve them in their armies. There are 3 of you! Yes, yes, well this is all very touching. Might I suggest we assess the damage and continue this conversation out of the rain. Blue sky. Yes, the damage! My rugs! Rugs? Oh wow. They're absolutely ruined! You put hand-spun rugs on a poop deck. What did you expect? They really brought the deck together. That's great. Resurgence of purpose. The party and crew battle with storm spirits on the high seas. I'm gonna skip these now. They reach ground in Isn's Hope, a harbor town, after leaving his ship and preparing his crew to wait for the group. Ford comes along. They set off on the long trek to Chalabons, where the Order of Eternals makes its home. Irving prepares to meet his father. Vesta prepares to petition the Order for aid. And a group of bandits prepares to not attack us on the way there. Never mind. Beautiful. I've never seen anything like it. It's ridiculous that you can see the ocean. Anyone afraid of heights? Can anyone spot the ship? Hello, I'm all humpback. Not with these eyes. Perhaps our young sharpshooter might. Oh yeah, I can see it. Not you, Benji. I guess I just can't compete. Still, it's quite a view, isn't it, Irving? Irving? Well, isn't that convenient, Frozen? How you doing? Vesta's been in there for quite some time. Well, I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. There's a lot to catch up on. And there she is at last, not a moment too soon. I'm eager to collect my debt and get back on the seas, you know. I'm afraid you'll have to wait a bit longer. The council won't be meeting until tomorrow. You live to disappoint me, don't you? Irving the Grand Vicar will see you now. Huh? Oh, of course. Well, this is it. You've waited your whole life for this. No use in waiting any longer. It's just I never thought this day would come. Certainly not like this. I understand. It's like every day since we left Brookstead, something completely unbelievable has happened. How could you understand, Garrick? You've always known your father.
Hardly.
I wonder if anyone really knows that man. But regardless, this isn't about me. You're going to be fine, Irving. Just stand up straight. Try to make a good impression. All the usual things. Don't keep him waiting. Go on. Yeah, Irving. Hello, Father. Pardon the mess. Vesta's news was troubling, to say the least. Had me turning the place upside down for old records. That's alright. Come here, let me get a good look at you. But the man you've shaped up to be, Irving. A Soldarin through and through. Hair red as ruby like your brothers. Though it seems, as Vesta says, you've changed since the incident. In appearance, I mean. I suppose. You feel any different? I think so. Especially around the aspects. It's sort of like nettle on my skin, as if I can feel the energy inside them. Like night, then it's as I feared. Father, I'm afraid I have worse news still. About Sterling. Yes, we tried to save him, Mara and Bianca Lincoln, but the last. Father, I'm sorry. Think somehow I knew. If that's possible. Something in Vesta's voice. If I'd only gotten there sooner, I know I could have. No, you mustn't blame yourself. Though this news is grave indeed, no doubt this weighs on your heart as much as mine. It does. Even after all this time, it hardly feels real. He was like a father to you, yes. That's all too understandable. That wasn't my intention, Father. He'd find a way to see the good somehow, wouldn't he? He'd say, look, Father, there's one son yet in front of you with plenty to be proud of. And he'd be right. It would have been just like him. You think you know what happened? Or who he is, the sorcerer who caused the explosion? The Order has his suspicions. We've been following the disappearance of the aspects for some time. All the more reason I'm thankful you and your friends preserved so many. I'm glad you found us. I am too.
Listen.
Look, I know no amount of words can make up for lost time, but I just want you to understand it was a true burden for me to be absent from your childhood years. And so many of your brothers. I understand. I know there's hardly an apology, son. But while an apology is something I can't give, the protection of the aspects has fallen to the most capable members of our family for generations. I did my best to explain that to your mother before we wed. And she didn't move your eye? Mother always emphasized the importance of your mission. I think I'm beginning to see that firsthand. As well, I find myself wishing its importance were less and less with each day. How is your mother? Fine, I suppose, though I haven't seen her since I left Brookstead. You know, Irving, I was hoping to spare you the burdens of this life, but it seems destiny's brought you right into the thick of it. I want to know what it will ask of me. I want to be ready for it, not like I was on the battlefield. Do not hold that day against yourself. That's a burden no heart can bear. No matter how strong you've become, you're still young. You're giving everything you can. Everything I have isn't always going to be enough. I keep giving it because it's all I ever known, but I can't understand how I'm supposed to keep going.
Gods.
I have to believe most would have cracked under this much pressure at your age. You've grown into a warrior well before most. I suppose it's in our blood. Son, for what little it's worth, I'm proud to be your father. I can hope that my blood had some say in the man you've become, but to do it all alone, you should be proud. Listen, I've arranged quarters for you and your companions in the city. Go and get some rest. We'll have a long day of proceedings tomorrow. Thank you, Father. And Irving, I can't tell you how much it lifts my spirits in these grim days to finally meet you. You truly are the kind of son that would make any father proud. I'm glad of it, Father. I'll see you in the morning. Members of the Third Circle and I. Hello. Oh, hello there. Sorry, what? Sorry, I'm normal. Members of the Third Circle and friends of the Order of Eternals, I thank you for gathering here on such short notice.
Listen.
There's much to discuss, so I suggest we begin immediately. One of our own, Vesta of the Fourth Circle, brings disturbing testimony from Ethlin. Counselors and friends, just weeks after receiving word from Crooked Spire about the disappearance of the Aspects, my temple was attacked by a powerful necromancer. In all the years that I've kept the temple, I've never seen such magic as this. But there's reason I expect him to be in possession of at least 2 eternal aspects, possibly more. He was capable of phasing large distances and raising innumerable dead. I was completely overwhelmed. Were it not for the arrival of my new companions, we would likely no longer be in possession of the aspects which I were to protect with my life. And who are these companions?
Friends.
What she said, both old and new. Once we had routed the necromancer, they shared with me that they too had encountered a similar figure in a derelict noble manor in northern Ethlin. There it seems he was pursuing an heirloom of the Drakenveld family, an aspect that perhaps had slipped through our requisition efforts.
What?
Nonsense. Counselor, not now. Oh, she is the annoying counselor that just, like, this can't be true. Arr. That asshole. What's more, they informed me they were themselves aware of several sites thought to contain aspects which were recently looted and were in possession of a handful of aspects themselves. It was then that I elected to bring them here for their safety, the protection of their aspects and those which I kept at the Temple of Fane. What folly! Allow me to summarize. This priestess gets word of missing aspects and feats of sorcery too powerful for one man alone. No, this priestess sees those feats of sorcery, but okay. She then just happens to meet a rogue group of aspect wielders and decides to hand over her trove and lead them directly to us. I believe we found our culprits, Grand Vicar. Open and shut. I'll remind the good counselor that my son is among this group of rogues she speaks of. If I might interrupt, sir. My name is Maeve Laveron. I address this body on behalf of the Mystic Council. We believe these events may be connected to the disappearance of the Prodigy. He has eluded our observation now for quite some time. Prodigy? A talented student from Cosmere University, with an unprecedented propensity for magic. Perhaps he's capable of such sorcery. A troublesome expellee from Cosmere. What would he want with the aspects? I doubt he read enough to ever learn of them. Ah, yes. Like, dismissing fucking prodigies from school because they are kind of trouble. This has never gone wrong for anyone in all of fiction history. Ever.
Enough.
What he said. Counselor, you hold... Wait, what did you say? You'll hold your tongue while testimony is given. What is her role here exactly? Vesta, do you trust these companions of yours? Yes, Grand Vicar. I trust them with my life. They've preserved it on more than one occasion and at great risk to their own lives. And still she keeps on talking. And you believe they're sincere in their account? Entirely. Well, one thing is clear. Whoever is collecting these aspects has sinister intentions and must be apprehended before they can inflict further damage. And we are to believe these ones had no hand in this mischief based on the testimony of one priestess. Vesta is an esteemed ranking member of the Fourth Circle and entitled to every honor therein. But no, our fate will not rest on her testimony alone. If her words is true, then the quest I will give will surely empower to find and defeat the threat we face. But if her word is false, this quest will destroy them. You speak of the trial of the soul, sir. Yes. The Temple of Coriel Sumash has been lost for millennia. Must admit, I'm surprised, sir. Even the Archmystic does not know of its location. Nor do I, but I do know where this knowledge resides. Lester, you will take your companions to the ruins of the Temple of Leric and the Towering Weald. There you will find a compass of sorts. It'll guide you to the Temple of Coriel Sumash. If you then pass the soul trial, you need not return here. You'll discover all that we can offer you in your quest to find and defeat this menace. Though your triumph against him, I cannot guarantee. What should we expect to find in the ruins? Resistance. Acquiring the compass was not intended to be easy. You should proceed through the Towering Weald with care. One of my scribes will provide you with our most recent chartings of the forest, but the Sylvan tribes that inhabit it are as nomadic as they are lethal. There's no telling where they'll crop up one day to the next. I would also like to join them, sir, if I might. The Mystic Council is quite concerned about these incidents. I was just about to suggest something of the like. Depart with them. I'll ride to your superiors in the morning. Will you take your warden with you? Holy shit, hi! Yo, that dude's cool as fuck! Yo, look at him! Oh. It seems we are decided then. If that's the case, I'd consider us adjourned. Indeed, and Vesta, I cannot make this warning to you and your companions too strongly. The device you seek in the ruins is of great power. It may be of great use to you, but it is quite dangerous. Trust it no more than you would a snake in a wicker basket. So we pet it?
Son.
Son, I give you and your friends my blessing. Go and make your preparations quickly. Time is on our side. Okay, so we now have Maeve. She's an archer. Oh, God. She had a sword, and she was from the Council of Mystics, so I thought she was going to be either a mage or a melee. Defeating an enemy grants 30% dodge for it. Oh. 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 Huh. So, I mean, oh, look, a dodge tank, says Misty. Yeah, oh, look, a dodge tank. Yeah? Huh. However, I will say, there's an argument to be made. If we get dodge from killing, we could also just go into Archer, right? We could also just Archer. That means we can shoot a guy and then we don't have to worry about them shooting back at us. A dodge tank that's only a dodge tank if she's a hyper carry. I mean, you only need to kill one guy a turn, right? Honestly, I'm gonna make like a funny argument, right? I think we can Drifter. I think we can Drifter on her. Right? Shit, actually we can play anything on her. Like, damn. We can play whatever. God, look at these stats. Look at this shit. Oh. I'm gonna make another Strider. I'm gonna bring another Strider. Oh, that was... I don't know how I feel about that one. Thalonel. Ancient Blood can't take more than 30% of max HP in one hit. Okay, so you play Reverie. This feels weird. Like, that's a lot of defense, but, like, honestly, Blair? Hmm. So, here's the logic, right? And, like, do correct me on this, Twitch chat. Do tell me what you think. We could go Reverie. That way, we kind of play like the old Albus heal builds, right? Reverie makes you heal when you hit something. You can't get one shot, which means you can Reverie shit. However, fucking exhausted again. However, Reverie is defensive enough that this probably will never really trigger. How much magic does this... He has 32 magic on Blaze. Oh. The other logic is we can play him on a squishier class. This is where I was getting. We can play him on a squishier class and then we make his passive into the thing that makes us survive. Ooh. Tempted. Tempted. You think we go Blaze, chat? I'm interested in this. But at the same time though, you know? You could make him a Surge. We could make him a Surge. Yeah, that's true. We could go Surge on him. Do I really want to? Probably not, right? But then again, Blaze... Like, we make Blaze survivable with Ancient Blood. But we need to babysit it, right? And I'm trying to field less ranged characters to begin with. You know what? Let's just go Reverie. Let's go Reverie. Fuck it. Okay. Let's start on this. We don't really have a lot of tier 1 tokens this time around. Let's go balance here. Then Maeve. On Strider. Oh, we just go power on Strider, right? We have our weapon weight anyway. Oh, let me just get these real quick. Oh, didn't need to buy the tier 2s. We have tier 2s now. I don't know whether we're gonna use Thalonel, but Maeve is definitely in. Maeve is 100% happening. Who are the remaining tier 2s going to? You're not even in the team. Little bro thinks he's in the team. Helena, I'm still not settled on what we actually want for her. The answer might be what we want is her not being in the team. That seems relatively likely the longer we go. None of you need this. Yeah. This is safe. Advance. Intellibon. Okay. Yep. Maiev has been tasked with joining the expedition by the council, and as her warden, Thalanal must join as well. They seek the trial of the soul and must head to the towering wheel to find that which will bring them to it. When they sought to avoid the wandering Sylvan tribes in the wheel, they find no such luck. This map, on the other hand, I do fucking remember. What the hell? How are you feeling about this, Brooke? It seems too quiet to me. This is the swamp map, right? There's like a river on the left side that you have to travel up through or something? Pretty sure we want it to be quiet, Caius. There's a stream and plenty of foraging. We should be hearing animal sounds. This forest has been loud our entire trip, teeming with life. Now I can't hear a thing. If Helena can't hear anything, I think you're right to worry. What was it that Maeve said about the Sylvans yesterday? You don't hear them until they want you to. Marin, watch out.
It is sacred ground.
What he said. We're simply passing through.
Trespasser.
That's not simply passing through the land of our gods. You're desecrating their memory.
Be serious.
Hold on, the maps place their consecrated land a week's journey west. Are we standing on it now? They take the remains with them. The consecrated land is simply where they are. Oh, great. Go ahead and make it so easy for us to avoid offending your sensibilities. Let me guess, the punishment? The punishment for such crimes is death. I? Clumsy foreigners. They already raised the alarm, making my task here an impossibility. We need to run now. I found all the edge. Who are you? My name is Ren. Though it will be of little import if you find ourselves... These stupid yawns are getting really annoying. That clearly doesn't seem very efficient with how much they move around. Not now, Brooke. Ren, how do we get out of here? The only clear path away is north, through the shallows. If we ran south, they would pick us off one by one. North it is, everyone. We need to get going and fast. Hi, Ren. Lethal expertise. Mastery further increases armor penetration. Wasn't there... Speed increases armor penetration, so we're not going thief ever. Right? Because we're already getting the armor pen that we don't want or don't care for. Or maybe we can make the argument that... What if we get all of the armor penetration and then we're really good against armor? What if that's it? What do we have here? Woo! Actually, woo! Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, thief it is, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely thief it is. Holy shit. Not too shabby. Unfortunately, we now have, like, what? Shia, Brooke, Orven, and Ren? Like, 4 thieves? Fucking hell. We never need 4 thieves, do we? You know what time it is, Chad? I think it's time to reform the squads. But now... Huh? Where are the 2 idiots that we're getting? The 2 additional idiots. That's where we need to go. Oh, they're force deployed. So Maeve and Tylenol over there are force deployed. So is Ren. Yeah, I do remember this map. I knew it. I knew it. Escape in 25 turns. Alright. So, units. I think the idea is still to make like 2 squads of 6 and then have 2 roamers, right? So if we were to do this, then 1 and 2, Maeve and Caius, Sloane and Alden, Marin and Samara. Then fucking what? Then what? Chia. Oh, Ford. We have 5 rogues. Oh god, we have 5 rogues now. Yeah, and Brooke needs levels. Desperately, by the way. We really need to get her levels. Eric, Sophia. Vesta. Elena. Bianca. And then I guess Bianca's counterpart is Tylenol. Which that would be 14. And then we have 1 additional one right now. Which is just going to be... Get me another healer. I'm okay with this. Obviously, we don't really have the... We don't really have the units to... What is this? Is this just loot? This has to be just loot, right? We can set everyone else up in like forward positions. Brooke needs to go there because she does need the experience more than anyone else. You're slow as shit. Actually, not that slow, but go there anyway. That's it. This way. Let's start! The servants have been alerted to the party's presence. Escape through the river to the north. This is just bonus loot or something? Holy water. Holy water. So, we are taking all of these. Is what you're saying. This is, like, remember, loot, optional loot is never optional. There's no such thing as optional loot. There's only mandatory greed. Forgot to switch to the right weapon. Because I'm used to everyone already being on the weapon that they should be on. Oops. Brooke, go kill. This does kill. Oh, this kills really easily. Ooh, that's really decent XP. So Brooke is what? More than 3 levels behind. Level 22 we're at right now. We do have some people at 20.
Let's get
I
going.
reckon that's roughly where we'd want to be. No. Sorry. Do you have anything that you're carrying with you? Pelagial's Flash. If doubling, second attack deals 25% increased damage. Oh, my lord. Oh, you are made to be a Strider, aren't you? Never mind.
In position.
That is just Strider. Have the healers in the back. And in general, just angle upwards, eh?
I'm here.
Yep. Should be fine. I hope Ren's gonna be okay. Please don't have anything spawn behind us. Pretty please. Wait, these aren't coming for us. What's going on with that? What is going on with that? Oh. Oh. That is a very funny aggro range. Vesta? Oh, we might have trouble engaging this. Chunk, 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 chunk. Wish we had some level of self-healing there. So, this aggro range here, what is that? Like, this just lies, doesn't it? I think this just lies. What a fancy novel fucking idea.
What'll it be?
No, Shia.
As you command.
So weird. So bloody weird.
It is willed.
Huh.
How can I help?
Sent Marin there.
Right away.
None of these can actually reach her, even though, like, the map just lies. Fine, let the map lie then. Unless, of course, it doesn't lie and we now get super hyper murdered. Yeah, that's what I mean by getting super hyper murdered. 100% for 2 times 0. Let's go! That is 12 in the end. Never mind, that is 6 because then he gets bonked to death. Let's go, Vesta. Good chunk of XP. Very good chunk of XP. I wish we had easier access here with Brook, because obviously this doesn't kill. And like, this guy also very strangely half in range. We are on this one. 63 health on fucking, what's his name? Tylenol. Getting in here is so difficult. Well, let's stride in. How is this looking? That's looking pretty comfortable. And then we'll do 25% more on this one because of Flash. Nice. Now we wait for these idiots to do something. Which will be the last thing they do. Hurrah. Do we have a range on this? We do have a range on this. Never mind. Oops.
Quickly and quietly.
Brooke, crit?
You won't be missed.
Good girl. Well done.
Leave some for me.
There's level 18 on her.
Sharp skills, full pockets.
Believe it or not, that's perfectly fine. The dex is kind of what we need. The speed is a given, really. Esther over there.
Together we forge ahead.
Thought you'd never ask.
And then we have to worry mildly about not getting anywhere with this movement speed. Oh! Oh no. Better? Oh, that's irrelevant. In fact, love that hit. How... They really don't have that movement speed to, like, make even that move. That's crazy. Get him? They also did not try to go for Maeve at all. What level did Maeve spawn with? 24!
I'm here.
I see now.
This is not your end.
I see. Fuck. We really need more XP.
Not bad, not bad.
Ugh. And I need level ups that don't look like that. That's disgusting. How dare you? I'll let Helena get some XP. Oh, that hurts enough. Chat, what is the max level for a unit?
Shadow cast.
Like, I reckon we get our second promotion at 30, right? But what is our max level?
All yours.
I reckon it's higher than 30, right? Like, we don't just get to 30 and then it's over. 40? Fair. Oh wait, I need to kill some. Well, we can kill an off turn. We're gonna be fine.
This should be fun.
Alden definitely needs XP. Like a lot. Almost half a level now.
I guess.
Oh boy. 25 turns to get out, they said, right? But I do want all of the loot. So... Put you there, put you there. That just means we have to off-turn a lot. I'm okay with that. Oh, 52% hit chance. Of course, we haven't killed anyone. That changes
Destiny does
now.
not falter.
And now we have 30% more dodge. Nice try. Double Storm Strike, sure. So, I can never ascertain whether I currently have my stupid buff or not, right? That's just something that I won't find out. We just assume that it's on? I suppose we just have to assume that it's on. And then half of the party's gonna go right. Half of the party's gonna go right side. And the other half is just gonna walk up the fucking river. Actually, I think we're just gonna have Maeve and Sloan walk up the river and clear. Everyone else, do what you fucking want.
This should be fun.
Yep. There's especially like part of the tank front that I want there. It's so weird to like not have that big of a gap between like your tank classes and your rogues in terms of movement. Because like movement 6, right? You expect, oh, there are idiots after us. Okay, wonderful.
Quickly and quietly.
There are people after us. We do need to rear guard. Like, I look at Vesta and I go like, oh yeah, she's so slow, but no, she's just foot. There's nothing like inherently slow about most units. Either you have a horse or you don't. That's really it. Wow. Yeah, Sloan is just another dodge tank.
Die!
I wonder how that happened. I do wonder how that happened. Was that 24? 22.
It's all falling into place.
Any level with dex and speed, beautiful. Like, technically that's all she needs, right? Magic, dex, and speed. That's really all I care about that she gets. As long as that's there, this is all fine. And, phew! Alden also catching up. The other character that's super behind.
I've got a lot to learn.
Not great. What are the chances that we can just have Brooke here? 160 accuracy versus 106 dodge.
The hunt is on.
Wow, is Ren just an upgrade over Brooke? Oh no, right now we have someone next to us. That's also a problem.
How can I help?
So if we move Marin away. There. Now we're much better off. What if we leave Brooke behind to deal with this? What if we left Brooke behind to deal with this? I believe in Brooke.
The hunt is on.
I don't know how much I believe in Brooke. But at least a little. And then...
Shield is yours.
Vesta... You know what? Take Sloan with you. Like, someone has to kill all of this, right? This is risky. But someone needs to trigger that. I want Caius over there too. Horus. Arch. Red Ranger's completely lying again. I love when you can't rely on like the basic information system the game gives you. It's my favorite. There's our healer that we sent there. And now we pray that Brooke lives. Welcome to Will She Blend?
You'll die as you lived.
There's our 30% dodge online now. Which means Maiev should be untouchable. Oh, that's a lot of hit chance. Well, shit. I thought that was a lot less. And they double her. No. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. And she doesn't crit. Oh, no. We should dodge one of them. Come on.
It's
Oh, crit
easier
them.
if you
Okay,
hold
that works.
still.
That works. Wait, no, that doesn't work. Please don't. Oh, you stupid.
I was careless.
Seriously. Like, Ren is just an upgrade over this, I swear.
The hunt is on.
Leave Than there. He has to do this now. Stupid.
My shield is yours.
35. That's not.
Oh, all right.
We could probably take this on Sloan, but I don't want to.
Leave it to me.
40 times 2. Okay, Maeve. Okay. Now you're just showing off. Now you're just showing off, lady.
Can do.
Is that really necessary?
This should be fun.
Are you sure?
I guess.
Slowly.
On the move.
Very slowly. Don't even need Sophia there. Dodge, dodge. Yeah, that's... Yeah. So, Maeve is another unit that's
result
staying
to
with...
be expected.
Oh. Yeah, Maeve is another forever unit.
You're really gonna try me?
Does this kill? Bomb crit does kill. Wonderful. $42. Wow. The first one wasn't even necessary. Wow. Absolutely ridiculous. Well, our hit chance isn't great. Oh my god, we get doubled by this too. They're not going to eat another one, no. No, they, of course they're not.
Yes.
Yeah, let's just make sure. I technically don't want to give Ren any XP.
So
Like,
it shall be.
I don't think you should have any. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
Lead the way.
Ah. Thank you for healing, I suppose. Vesta, get him. That is a lot of no damage. That is a great amount of no damage.
On the
Love
move.
numbers. Zeros are so cool. That doesn't kill, which worries me to an extent. But then we can also just slow this. They have 1% chance to hit her. I should have just slowed this to begin with. Wow. 1%. Never mind.
Leave it to me.
It was never a threat. What are you? You have a tier 1 token. And I have
Right.
a healer out of range. I love that. There.
Whenever you need me.
At least keep this slightly safe. No, not convoy. There. And that's it. 0 is the best number to divide the damage by. Correct! 1% is the minimum. That could have been a 0. Wow. I didn't know 1 was the floor. Was not aware. So, Maiev is stupid, right? Like, that's not just me. Maiev is a stupid unit for stupid people. Which is me.
The hunt is on.
Because she looks ridiculous right now. She performs absolutely ridiculous. Hey, Thinny. Hope you're well.
Don't blink.
So Ren is supposed to be the Shia replacement. I don't like that. But I understand. I do like my CIA, though. Oh. Can I maybe? Can I?
hope you deserve this.
Wow. The one chance that Marin gets to attack, she really attacks. Yay! Good amount of
My
XP.
hard work is paying off.
Is it though? Let's move you. No, sir. No. Ah! God damn it.
As you
There.
command.
Oh boy. Oh, Tylenol. Oh, Tylenol, what are you doing? What art thou doing?
Let's get going.
We can just hit that, right?
It's a shame. You're so cute.
Yeah, we can just hit that. I was hoping that Sloan was just gonna bring this low and then maybe we can hit it. Right? We can maybe.
Right away.
But nope. No XP for Lincoln today. Then again, he does get to level.
By your grace, Fang.
Don't think it matters
How
much,
can
by
I
the way.
assist?
He's not really doing anything anymore. He was really tanky early game, but that has long since stopped. So now he's just kind of there. I lost Bianca for a second. It was like, oh no, did they kill Bianca when I wasn't looking? They had not. Yeah, Maeve is absolutely ridiculous. There's no way that
Are you sure?
that's not the next core unit.
Willed.
I'm here.
Tylenol as well is not bad. We put him into a reverie role, so there's always going to be an element of non-flashiness to it. Ooh. Ooh. I'll have my pound of flesh, I suppose. That outro was crunchy. Speaking of crunchy, crunchy 0 damage. Right there. Zweihänder, that's not a two-handed weapon. Well, a Zweihänder also isn't a two-handed weapon.
Effort duly rewarded.
Like, Zweihänder, like, quite commonly, like, 2.5-handed weapons. Which is weird, because Zweihänder is literally just German for Zwei is 2 and Hand is hand. There we go, finally. Crunch that horse. And now we can go forth.
Lead the way.
Oh, Marin. There is something wonky about movement. Oh no, Marin only has movement 5. Never mind. Marin only has movement 5.
away.
Is this gettable? No, it's not even close. Can we kill one of these? They're both the same, aren't they? They're not both the same. So instead, we Sloan and then Caius, and then we move Vesta in. Permanent's best,
All
yeah.
falling into place.
Ooh! Does Sloan get bad level ups? Or is this just something that other units get? Because it doesn't feel like she can get bad level ups. There's one rule for everyone, and then there's one rule for Sloan, right?
With every shot, progress.
Wow. Insane. Yeah, insane level
Right
up.
away.
Open. A tier 2 token. Can we get a healer in range this turn? Oh gods, no, we cannot. In fact, we like, kind of can't get anyone in
Onward.
range. We really can't.
In position.
Onward.
Bianca. Nothing there either.
Onward.
This was the guy with the high hit chance, right? He's gonna be fine. He's kill? Never mind. Flash made sure that killed. Ooh. Now we do need to be mildly worried. This guy has range on Alden. Betrayed.
Thought you'd never ask.
Send those there. Marin's still on a fucking date down there. Alright. The 1%ers. Beautiful. It was the guy on foot that did the damage. Or not. Never mind. End to Vesta. That's okay. We can get that on our turn. Here come the rest. 0. Always love seeing 0. Send Ren up. And then everyone
How
do
can
a
I help?
walk. That we're gonna worry about in a second. This is also like not the greatest
Oh,
situation over
alright.
here. Vesta can kill, right?
My shield is yours.
We can just take this out. Donk donk. Received holy water. Is this on a 1? 19 damage with a 22%er. Need to crit. That's the only attack she gets though. So let's go. Never mind.
Die.
Why did I ever worry? I'm sorry I questioned you. I shouldn't have. It's all my fault. And she even dodged. And
Die.
yeah, never mind. Never mind. From now on, whenever I have to ask myself, hey, can Sloane actually kill that? Instead, I'm going to not ask myself that and just assume that she does. Because clearly simply questioning the aspect might be heresy.
Right away.
Does this kill? Yes, Lincoln gets XP.
See it through to the end.
That never happens. Lincoln's gonna be looting that. This isn't the world's greatest attack, because I kind of just want to go forward instead of back. And it doesn't kill either. But it is the best way to get her back to full health. It is also the best way to actually get other people some experience that do need it. Nice. I wish there weren't like 5 gazillion archers here. That's kind of just what this stage is, right?
Are you sure?
Thought you'd
We
never
asked 500 archers to attend this stage. You'll never know how many actually replied. All of them. But that does make it, like, really easy to tank. Because you just fizz tank, right? Not much of a mix stage so far. In our case, we're dodging, so that's fine too. Lincoln, you can go grab that. A leg of a
me going.
mutton. Get the tanks forward. Actually, let's just get everyone forward. What does it matter?
Onward.
Kill. That does not kill. Never mind. I forgot that relentless. Oh no, the flash says that does kill. Get him? Oh, that's not getting him. Not even a little bit.
I am here.
Also, not getting him. Oh no. Oh no.
My turn.
And we do have options, but I wish I didn't have to have options.
Wrong day to play
Oh no.
hero.
That does nothing? This is the third map today? This is the third map today. Yeah. Okay, how are you this tanky? You're just this tanky. Fucking yikes, dude.
Let me at him.
Thank you, Alden. That is still another attack we need to commit into this.
I'm here.
Commit the healer? No, that does not do it. I repeat, that does not do it.
Right between the eyes.
Not great about having my archers in retaliation range of their archers. Well, of their one archer, actually. Never mind. He's not even in range. We're fine. We're just fine.
My turn.
So 38% crit chance. We do eat 20 if this doesn't work. Oh. Well, guess what's for guess what's for dinner? Brinner. Breakfast or dinner. Now all in one.
I feel stronger.
Around lunchtime.
Stronger?
Let's go heal that up. What?
I can work with this.
Don't like taking 20 out of nowhere. Marin.
The hunt is on.
Ren. Are there more pursuers? There aren't. Yep, Shia doesn't care. That is fine.
This one's on the house.
That is more than just fine. That is a lethal. Free Shia kill. Love to see those. I wonder, so we can already buy tier 3 tokens, right? But I wonder when we start dropping them.
It's rude to stare.
Lady, that's, yeah, no, never mind. Keep going. Anyone?
Fine by me.
Honestly, strength and dex, sure, but it'd be cooler. It's obviously always nicer to see like all of that sets blink, but then you realize
Such
that
an
dodge
easy
tanks
target.
don't really care about dex and about def and fort. It just looks nicer when they also line up, right? Are we cooking on the crittle? Yes.
The hunt is on.
And it's looking mighty burned, Zinni. It's looking mighty burned. The crittle. All we need is this. Tier 1, tier 1. We don't care about the tier 1s, but I hope that there's good loot in the
How can I
bag.
assist?
2% chance for 42 damage. That's what I mean with dodge tanks don't really need the defense. But woe me if that 2% hits, dude. That 2% of hits, I cry. We have a free kill to give away. Alden? Oh. We have free experience to give away, Alden. Not quite a kill. Probably Sophia. Thank you, Sophia.
There's beauty in your skill. I'm here.
And then everyone.
In position.
Theoretically, we just need to touch this, and then that's it, right? However, I crave this loot. Ooh. That crunches mightily.
Leave it to me.
There's a world where we just send Maiev in there and it's gonna be fine, right?
How can I assist?
Is it this world? Is it this world, though? Heal. We're just not going to touch the line. We still have... God, we still have 11 turns left. We have all the time in the world. Thank you. That was a hassle. We're starting to also not have hit chances on Sophia like we need to. The loot needs to be set free. That is... well, I wouldn't call it free. It's the whole more on a new management kind of deal, right? It's more that. That's okay. I do need to get used to like Helena's playstyle of being able to take like a couple of hits. Like right now, obviously we're very don't hit me, you can't hit me, ha 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 ha.
Destiny does not falter.
But we do have a couple of sturdier units that I'm also avoiding on getting hit, but we should be totally fine on that.
What'll it be?
Let's not touch the scary squares.
This one's on the house.
And wonderful. I'm not even going to move the rest. We don't need to move the rest of the units. Nothing that happens with everyone else like matters here, right? We win the map when one person hits. Maiev is insane. Link! Hello, everyone! Hello, hello. Link, how was your stream? What were you doing? What were you doing today? Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for the raid. Welcome on in. Let me do the thing. What was on your program today? We are currently finishing up this map. Getting some loot. Hot bean juice, yeah, okay. Absolutely worth getting there. That's +2 perma speed. And we arrive.
The council will be pleased.
What? We're doing DD2? The DD2 demo? Is that what you were up to? Unfortunately, like the unfortunate part is that you're meeting us directly at the end of today. I am going to save you and then I need to kind of fuck off. First game, but DD2 on launch. What part are you in? How deep in are you? We just cleared chapter 14. And unfortunately, I do have to end for today. I don't really have that much time. There's a shit ton of work ahead of me. Chapter 9. Oh, you're going with great strides. I've been really slow about it. I've been very slow about it. And I do once again have to apologize about the timing. I do absolutely have to apologize about the timing. I do need to end relatively early today. Maddie! You are the best duckling. Well done, well done. Let's see. I unfortunately have to take you all and hand you off. I know where to go. If you are looking for a great evening, if you need something to watch, I'm going to hand you all off to Milo today. The wonderful Milo. Milo's doing a randothon. He has once again programmed more randomizers for various things, and I believe he is what is he currently on? A Zelda. Oh no. He ends stream when he beats the randomizer. Oh no. Oh no. Well, that's certainly why I'm going to be for the rest of the evening. Everyone, thank you all for being here today. Once again, thank you to Link for the raid, and I apologize for the timing once again. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, or night, or evening, whatever it currently is, wherever you are. Thank you for being here. And I hope to see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, hopefully, we've got a bit... Oh, no, wait, not tomorrow. On Thursday. We're going to be back on Thursday. Thursday, we have a bit more time to play a bit more. Same with Friday. But unfortunately, I have a lot of work that needs to be finished. I have a deadline tomorrow, and I'm going to do some tonight as well. So, have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye!